So it's the 27th of November, and this is currently the outside temperature. Oh, it just went up. 28.5 is our official outside temperature. So I wonder what it is in the greenhouse. So it's 28 outside right now. We got about 2 inches of snow last night, which was our first snowfall of the season. We had some very light dusting, I think, a week or so ago, but this is actually stuff sticking to the ground. So the first snow of the season, and we actually did some work in the greenhouse yesterday because it's supposed to be really, really cold in the upcoming week. You can see the garden is obviously done for the season. I was able to pick my Brussels sprouts, and we had them for Thanksgiving dinner. I did a recipe that was maple bacon glazed Brussels sprouts. And if anybody's interested, I can put the link below, but it's a pretty easy recipe to find. And they were delicious. They were really tiny. They were probably only like the size of marbles, but they were wicked good. So I was very happy with that. So the garden will probably be at rest for the rest of the season, but there is definitely a lot of stuff going on in the greenhouse, so we'll go check that out now. Alright, so back at the greenhouse, you can see I had to do a little shoveling. I have to keep this shoveled all winter long so I can get in and out as I need to. But like I said, we did a lot of work in here yesterday. We picked up some felt and some foam to weatherize it. And you remember the temperature we had inside for the outside temperature was 28. It is currently 80 degrees in here, and it feels all of that. You can see these felt strips that we stuffed in here. That's some rope, because obviously where the latch is, we kind of couldn't do anything. We had a hard time getting the window closed. We put this strip in up at the top and got everything sealed up. We ran out of felt, so that's why you can see just 2 little patches here. And the bottom didn't need it. This is the back window. The bottom didn't need it, and this side didn't really need it. It was pretty snug. So we just did the top. We stuffed some in the side. So we did that yesterday. And we also weatherized the door. We put some of this foam insulation type stuff around the window, just on the inside, just to cover up the cracks, which is nice. It's all stapled in, so when the springtime comes, I'm just going to pop the staples out. We did like a little flap up at the top. The door doesn't really sit flush to the inside 2x4s when it's closed completely and latched from the outside. So you figure right now the door is just, this is usually what the door looks like when it's closed from the outside. But you can't see the outside anymore, so that's good. We did all the way down to the bottom. We did all the way to this side. So everything looks good. And I also got a new oil heater. I picked that up at Home Depot for 50 bucks. I had this one, but I don't know if it's just kind of getting tired, if it's a little old. It doesn't seem like it was pushing up the heat as much as I would have liked. So I wanted to get a new one. So we got this one today, and we were actually in here probably about 15 or 20 minutes ago, and we had this going, and I would say within 5 minutes it was already way too hot to the touch. We couldn't even touch it. So it'll be awesome to have this, just to see now that it's really weatherized and now that everything's really tight. When we first came in the greenhouse a little while ago, it was right about 68 in here, and it got up to 80 when we turned that heater on, just for, like I said, like 10 or 15 minutes or so. It was really pushing out the heat, so I'm really happy with that. Shane joked that we're gonna get some walkie-talkies. We saw 2 walkie-talkies, DeWalt ones, at Home Depot that we want to get, and I said that'd be really cool. I said I'm gonna have one in the greenhouse. You're gonna have one in the house. So when I'm working in here in January planting my seeds, I'm gonna walkie-talkie you into the house and tell you, make me a drink, bring me a drink, bring me this, bring me that. So we kind of joked about it, but I actually think that's a good idea. He was also joking he wants to come out here right now. He said it's warmer in here than it is in the house, and get a chair, bring some cards, bring out the laptop, you know, just have some fun. Because it's really nice in here, and it's very windy outside today. So things are going good. I think the plants are still happy. We got all kinds of stuff going on in here. My garlic is coming up like crazy. This little pepper plant, there was one night, I think I neglected to turn on the heater thinking it wasn't going to get that cold, and this one obviously got a little sensitive, so he kind of wilted a little. But the garlic is doing wicked good. So I expect to have garlic pretty soon. This little pepper plant seems like he survived that one cool night. But I keep moving things around, give them different light, you know, different heat. The cabbage and the broccoli and all that stuff's doing really good. So I'm very happy with this. And, you know, it might be almost December, but it feels like summer in here. So I'm really happy with everything. Shane was actually eating some cherry tomatoes while I was working on the heater in here a little while ago, but I'm very anxious. I know it's only November. I'm very anxious to start the seedling season. I'm already looking at the Burpee catalog for what I can plant and what I can get going. So soon, I'm hoping Santa brings me some gardening stuff. Hint, hint. So that's it for now, but I just wanted to show you that we did some weatherizing. My new toy, like I said, there's some snow on the ground. There might be snow on the ground, but it's very warm in here. So that's the view from my greenhouse right now, is a bunch of snow. But as always, I thank you all for watching. I look forward to hearing from everybody. So if you want to drop a comment below and say hello, that would be great. So again, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and we will be talking more gardening soon. Like I said, it might be November, December, winter out here, but it's definitely summertime in the greenhouse. So take care, and we will see you soon. Thank you. Happy gardening.